soon as we got to the ground, really, and obviously discussed the tactical changes. Did they work? Well, we obviously changed it after 20 minutes and went back to a 4-2-3-1, but didn't really get a foothold in the game even after the change of formation either. I think their three lads in the first half have been utterly dominant. That's kind of got them a foothold in the game, really. Stopforth, Roberts and the young boy, the number 10 were a different class in that first half and made it look like they had overloads all the time. My boys couldn't get anywhere near them, and that set the tone for Chester all night, really. Thought their work rate and endeavour was second to none, and that's been the difference, I think overall. That and the fact is they've got proper defenders as well that want to head the ball and want to clear the ball. Fortunately, we just haven't got that at this moment in time. Any ball that comes into the box, I'm thinking we're going to concede, which is what's happened again tonight. We've conceded off 3 balls into the box, and first couple of minutes, and Luke's gone to thread one in through the park. It's been cut out, and you're 1-0 down with a mountain to climb again, away from home against an informed team. So we're not making it easy for ourselves. The buck stops with me at the end of the day. I put the players out there, I set the tactics, so I've got to take responsibility for the run we're on at this moment in time and the amount of goals we're conceding. So I have to go away and have a good think about where we go from here, really, and how we improve and how we stop leaking the goals we're doing. Again, I mentioned it's the budget's tight and it's difficult. We've got a lot of players. We've brought in loan players and stuff now that there's not a lot of movement on that front also as well. We need to start bringing our own players in, but it's a difficult market for us to go into at the end of the day. Where we can't go and blow anyone out of the water with financial and stuff like that. So we have to keep trying to find gems and stuff like that. And maybe we've run out of luck a little bit with that in a minute. We had a go second half. I asked them to go and have a go second half. We did. We started brightly, but we've given away a stupid corner. Hilly's given away a stupid corner, and I said it'd be just like us to Woody just before the corner come in to concede now while we're on top, and it bore out. Then Moons has slung a decent ball into the back post, and we've let one of the smallest players on the pitch score from a header in the box. It's criminal, absolutely criminal. Only got ourselves to blame.
I was going to mention actually, we actually seemed to come out after the half time. We actually seemed to play quite well. Do you think if we would have taken our chances early on, then we could have actually got something out of that game?
I don't think we deserved anything from the game, to be honest with you. Like I said, we came and had a go second half. Their tempo, wasn't as high as it was first half. Obviously, they've expended a lot of energy in that first 45 minutes as well. And if we didn't get a response, we'd be asking even more questions right now. You should get a response. Chester were utterly dominant in that first 45 minutes. It's been a little bit more even in the second half. We've had opportunities, but again, we've not taken the chances and we've conceded 2 soft goals. We can't defend and keep the ball out the back of the net at the minute, and we're never going to win games. We're never going to pick up points if we carry on doing that. And again, I can't keep blaming the players. I put the players out there. I've signed every player on that pitch. I've signed tonight, so I have to take responsibility for it also as well. And, probably I'm not good enough right now, so I need to go away, evaluate where we go from here. Like I said, tactically, maybe we got it wrong to start with as well, and obviously personnel-wise, etc. and stuff like that. So, I've got to evaluate myself as well as the players tonight, and this little run we're on at this moment in time. Because, it really isn't good enough, and possibly we're only heading one way at this moment in time. Saying all that, I'm confident in my ability to try and turn it around. It's up to the players now to kind of come together. It's not a time for infighting, for throwing toys out of the prams, etc. and stuff like that. We've got to stick together. Training session Thursday and another big game on Saturday now, and we've got to prepare ourselves. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be going away and evaluating myself. Is it still a learning process for you as well? Because obviously it's the first time we've really been on a run like this since you've took over as single manager. So you're still learning as well while you're in this situation? Of course I'm learning that. I'm in my second full season as a manager. Of course I'm learning. and I won't stop learning as long as I'm a football manager. I don't think any one person knows every single thing about football. I think you can always learn, and obviously I'm doing that now. I'm learning in harsh environment. Obviously we're losing games, and we're losing games convincingly and stuff as well. So yeah, it takes a certain individual now, and you know, I consider myself to have a strong personality. I was part of teams as a footballer, as a player, that was always successful. I've won leagues, I've won promotions, been in and around playoffs and stuff like that. So I know what it takes, and I hate being near the bottom of the league right now. It's not in my nature. So I'm going to use kind of that experience that I've had to kind of galvanise the players that we've got, and learn from this experience. Like you've just said, you know, we've not had a spell like this under my management previously.
Been very privileged under your management so far.
But we're coming into a big league at the end of the day. You're coming to Chester City, the next football league side. They'll have a decent budget. They've got a lot of experienced footballers. We can't expect to come here and win comfortably. You know, at the end of the day, we are Ashton United. You know, we get crowds of 160, 170. We haven't got an amazing budget. We're not here as tourists, but we have to be realistic. You know, we're playing against some big teams, big infrastructures, big budgets, big crowds behind them, and we're all kind of, the whole club's obviously learning at this moment in time, and we need to make sure we swim and not sink, and that's going to be. That's going to be down to me now as a manager, like I said, to make the changes potentially that we need to do, and make sure that we get out this little run that we're on at this moment in time. Listen, we're early doors. It's not the end of the world. Where that takes us in the league table at this moment in time, but it isn't the end of the world. There's plenty of points to play for, and as you've quite rightly said, you know, we're learning as a management team, we're learning as a football club, and as individuals, hopefully as players. So it'll turn. It will turn, and hopefully, you know, it'll come Saturday. But it's going to take some changes, I think.
Just a little touch regarding Saturday, Jody. Obviously against Boston. Do you find that coming up against a team, no disrespect to Boston, that is a more winnable game than coming away to Chester? No, God, no, not at all. They're all really, really tough games. We knew this was going to be a tough game, but Boston's going to be an equally tough game on Saturday. We won't get any easy games in this league, which was proven all season. You know, we've not walked over anybody. Every single game, you know, early doors, barring obviously the last few games, every team's known they've been in a game against us. That stopped happening right now, and we have to make sure that Boston know they've been in a game Saturday. But yeah, don't make no bones about it. That'll be a really, really tough game. Really experienced team, another ex-football league side as well with a decent budget. So, you know, we're under no illusions that this is a tough ask, this league. We're finding that now. But we need to just batten the hatches and make sure that we train well Thursday, prepare right for the game on Saturday, and go and try and win the game like we've done tonight. You know, maybe to my own detriment, I never set teams up to draw or to settle. You know, I set teams up to go and win football matches, and that's what we've done tonight. It's not worked, but we need to go and see if we can do that again Saturday. Right, well, Jody, thank you very much for being so honest as us. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and I'll see you on Saturday against Boston.
Cheers.